Meanwhile, India's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar on Wednesday said that human rights issue was not a topic of discussion during the India-US 2+2 meeting this week. He asserted that wherever there is a discussion, the Indian government will not think twice about voicing its own opinion on the issue of human rights. The statement was made in response to Blinken's comments that the United States is deeply concerned about the human rights situation in India. While answering a query about Blinken's remarks, S Jaishankar said that India also has a view on the human rights situation in the United States as well, just as the United States is entitled to have a view on India.
People are entitled to have views about us, but we are also equally entitled to have views about their views and about the interests and the lobbies and the vote banks which drive that. Whenever there is a discussion, I can tell you that we will not be reticent about speaking out.
Responding to the question, S Jaishankar further added that while the issue of human rights was not discussed during the current meeting, it in fact came up in the past. S Jaishankar made the statement during a press briefing in his interaction with Blinken and the US Commerce Secretary Gina Raymond. At a joint press briefing following the 2+2 meeting on Monday, the Secretary of State Anthony Blinken had said that the United States is monitoring some recent concerning developments in India, including a rise in human rights abuses in the country, and that India and the United States share a commitment to democratic values such as protecting the rights of its citizens.
We also share a commitment to our democratic values, such as protecting human rights. We regularly engage with our Indian partners on these shared values, and to that end, we're monitoring some recent concerning developments in India, including a rise in human rights abuses by some government, police, and prison officials.
The crucial 2+2 ministerial level talks on Monday were held between the US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and their Indian counterparts S Jaishankar and India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. The talks, of course, took place in Washington, and they mainly focused on political and military affairs between India and the United States. The Ukrainian war was, of course, on top of the agenda, besides the crisis in Afghanistan. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.